Welcome to Agricultural Development Trust, Sharda Bai Pawar, Mahila Arts Commerce Science College, Sharda Nagar, Baramati. Professor Poonam Mishra brought for you the subject Bookkeeping and Accountancy, in which we are learning chapter number 7, Bills of Exchange. So students, let's see the another problem from your textbook, that is illustration problem number 6, which is already solved in your textbook, but here I would like to explain you that in detail. So students, let's first read. Nisha sold the goods to Asha worth rupees 34,000. Asha paid rupees 10,000 immediately. Okay, so Nisha sold the goods to Asha. If the Nisha is in this case, the Nisha will be a seller and Asha will be a buyer, students. And what happened after this transaction, that Asha means the buyer paid rupees 10,000 immediately and accepted the bill for the balance of rupees 24,000. So out of 34,000, 10,000 is cash paid immediately and remaining 24,000 is outstanding amount. So for that outstanding amount, Nisha means a seller draws a bill of rupees 24,000 on Asha. And what happens after that, student? The Nisha, who is a drawer, discounted that bill with the Bank of Maharashtra after 1 month. It means Nisha means drawer gave the 2 months period to Asha, but she needed the amount of the bill after 1 month only, and hence she went to a Bank of Maharashtra and got discounted that bill at the rate of 15% per annum. Okay, students. So what after that happened? The bill which was made for rupees 24,000, it is dishonored. It means is not paid by the drawee on the due date, and Asha means the drawee requests the Nisha. She requests the Nisha that rupees for request to accept 4,000, means drawee said to drawer that please accept 4,000 out of 24,000. I am paying right now on the due date only 4,000, and also I am paying the interest of for interest on the remaining amount, that is 20,000 at 11% per annum for 3 months, and please renew this bill because I am not paying whole bill amount for 3 months. So Nisha agreed for this condition, and for the balance Asha means drawee accepted the new bill for 3 months. But after 3 months again the due date came, student. After 3 months again the due date came. Then what had happened? Okay, after 3 months the Asha became insolvent, bankrupt, diwalkhor, and only 40% amount could be recovered from her estate. So now on the second due date, student, what happened, that Asha means the drawee, she became the bankrupt, insolvent, and she was not able to pay the any amount. So at that time what the Nisha did, Nisha sold her private estate and recovered only 40% amount. Means out of 100% amount, what is the 100% amount, student? 24,000, sorry, 20,000, because out of 24,000, 4,000 is already paid. So what is the 100% amount? Out of 100%, 20,000, which is 20,000, 40% amount is paid. So of rupees 20,000, 40,000 amount was paid on the second due date. And what happened then? 60% amount of rupees 20,000. What happened with that, student? Think and then try to tell me. Yes, after 20,000, 20,000 was the pending amount after paying the 4,000 out of 24,000, and now we will consider this 25,000 our 100% amount, and out of this 100% on the second due date, this 4,000 was paid on first due date. Now on the second due date, again the bill got dishonored just because of insolvency of the drawee, and then the drawer sold the private property of the drawee, and she could recover only 40% of the amount of bill, and remaining 60% was not recovered. So whatever the 60% is not recovered, it is not recovered forever, student. So that's why this 60% will be considered as a bad debts. To this 60% we will call as a bad debt, student, because this amount is a not recoverable in future, and this amount is only recovered out of 20,000. So while solving the problem, we will calculate the amount, that how much will be the 40% and how much will be the 60% amount. So this is the whole situation which is given to you, and what they have asked to you, students, that you have to prepare the journal. Now student, let me tell you one thing. While solving the bills of exchange problem, you will not tally the journal entry account. Okay, journal entry. You will not do the total of all entry, because already you are spending lots of time in thinking and passing the journal entry. So no extra marks will be allotted on totaling of journal entry. So student, just you have to pass the journal entry properly. Okay, so let's move further. So what you understood after reading this problem, student? You understood the first entry will be of the goods sold. Okay, first entry we will do of the goods sold. After that, the second entry will be of bill drawn and accepted. Okay, but bill drawn and goods sold is for rupees 34,000, student. Please keep it in mind. Goods sold worth rupees 34,000, but out of 34,000, there is a bifurcation. 10,000 is from the cash basis. Okay, out of this 34,000, 10,000 is a cash basis, and remaining 24,000 will be on the credit basis, students. So there is a bifurcation in the sold entry that you have to keep in your mind. So this is the cash paid after cash received after selling the goods, and this is the credit. Okay, students, so please keep this in your mind. Next, bill drawn and accepted. If the credit bill amount is 24,000, then bill and drawn accepted amount will be 24,000. After that, third entry, what we will do, you can see that Nisha went to the Bank of Maharashtra and she discounted the bill. So we will do the third entry, bill discounted, and how much discount we have to calculate? 15% discount amount is given, students. So while reading the question, students, you have to decide which entry will come first and which entry will later. So goods sold, bill drawn and accepted, bill discounted. In that, discount rate is 15%. And after that, what happened on the due date? Asha requested. Now in this case, the word is changed. The bill was dishonored, and the Asha requested to Nisha that please accept the 4,000 only. So the next entry after dishonor, first we will do the journal entry for dishonoring of bill. After that, we will pass the entry because she is ready to pay the interest as well. So first we will make the entry for the interest due, and then we will make the entry of part payment, means out of 24,000, some part of the bill is paid, that is 4,000 bill is paid for 3 months, and the interest amount will be also added in this, because the drawee is paying the interest amount along with the part payment. Next, fresh bill. Yes, now old bill is cancelled, some part payment is given, interest is due and paid, and after that the fresh bill will be made for 3 months. That entry we have to make, and last entry will be that On due date, the drawee Asha became insolvent and bill amount 40% bill amount received from her state. So in these students we will make two entry. First entry will be of dishonoring of bill, means already the second bill, whatever the second bill was made, first entry we will do that second bill is dishonored, and after that recovery of the amount, that is 40% recovery is done from the private estate of the drawee. So students, this is a rough idea I have explained you that how many entry will be there. Let's see the actual entries. You can see first we have to write in the books of Nisha journal, and you already know the format of journal entry: date, particular, LF, debit amount rupees, credit amount rupees. Instead of amount you can write directly debit rupees and credit rupees, it's also fine, but don't write debit amount, credit amount. Rupees is important, student. Okay, so the first entry we already know will be for goods sold. So first we will make the entry for the goods sold. Asha account debit to sales account. Actually students, we will make the bifurcation in this. There should be the cash account, because immediately the 10,000 was paid. So it's a wrong in your textbook that you have to correct. Rather than writing 34, you have to write 10,000 debit, 10,000 debit on a cash, and then Asha you will write 24,000, and then the sales will be total of 34,000. So rather than writing Asha account debit to sales, you will write cash received 10,000, Asha account 24,000, to sales account 34,000, and then you will write being goods sold on cash and credit basis. Rather than credit, you will add one word, that is cash and credit basis, students. So don't write randomly. There is very much spelling mistakes and printing mistakes in your textbook that we have to correct while learning the problems. Okay, so first entry of the sold is done. What is the second entry we will make? Bill drawn and accepted. So students, so what they have done, that bifurcation they have shown in the second entry, but we will not show in the second entry, because from 11th standard we have learned in this way that cash and credit will be shown in the sale entry, so that we will show here only. So Asha account, here we have shown 24,000, so second entry will be bills receivable account debit to Asha account, and we will directly write, we will deduct this entry from here, because we have adjusted it in sales entry. So entry will be bills receivable account debit 24,000. Okay, this will be also cut, and to Asha's account 24,000. Rather than 34 we will write 24, student, because here we have debited Asha 24,000. So now on the credit side also it will be written 24,000. So after that, bill drawn and accepted, students, there is a very lengthy narration. So students, in a practical problem which I have solved, I have written the narration of each journal entry, which you can apply in the drawee's book and also in the drawer's book. No need to make any changes in that, student, and they are very short and complete. So better, rather than writing new narration every time, you just learn how to write the narration from my practical solve problem, which you will see in the next PPT, further PPT. So you can see here they have written so very big, narration. We will write only being bill drawn and accepted, that's it. So the third entry will be like this: discounting of bill with the Bank of Maharashtra. So Bank of Maharashtra account debit, discount account debit, because it is a loss for the drawer, because this much less amount he received, and then to bills receivable account. So bill goes to Bank of Maharashtra, discount is charged for that, that is loss for drawer, and to bills receivable will go from the Nisha. So you know that student 50% discount amount is given. So how will you calculate? How will you calculate the discount amount? You already know how to calculate it. 24,000. Okay, 24,000 you have to write. After that into 15%, and for how many months it is drawn? How many months it is drawn? Now it's discounted after 1 month, so you will calculate like this, student. Okay, so 1 month charges will be there. Okay, students, so here the discount entry will be done, that 24,000 into 15% into 1 upon 100 into 1 upon, not 1 upon 100, 1 upon 12, students. So you will get the discount amount, that is 300. It means how to calculate? The bill is discounted with the bank after 1 month, so you will write 24,000 into 15 upon 100 into 1 upon 12. So you will get your discount amount 300. After that, student, after discounting the bill is dishonored on the due date. Now in the dishonor entry we will debit the Asha Drawee account and we will credit the Bank of Maharashtra, because now this time the bill is with the Bank of Maharashtra, 24,000. After that, student, fifth journal entry we will pass. No date is given in this problem, so you will write the serial number. So our fifth journal entry will be interest due, because drawee is agreed to pay the interest immediately with the part payment of 4,000. So before passing the entry for the interest payment, student, we have to pass the journal entry for the interest due. So before paying any expenses, it is a rule of account that it should be made due. So due entry will be passed. Asha account debit to interest account. So Asha will be the giver, debtor, and interest will be the income. So we will write drawee account debit to interest. Interest due entry we will pass. After that we will get the part payment. 4,000 she agreed to pay Nisha on the dishonor date. So now the 4,000 will be accepted by a drawer with the interest amount. Now this entry we have made to show how much interest is due. Now actual payment we will show with the part payment. So cash and bank account debit to Asha's account 4,550, interest amount we have added in the part payment. So student, out of 24,000, 4,000 is paid and the interest is also paid 550 on the remaining amount, that is 20,000. Now the fresh will be drawn and accepted, and for drawing and accepting the fresh bill, journal entry will be the same which was earlier, that is bills receivable account debit to drawee's account, Asha's account 20,000. Now after drawing and accepting the new bill, students, after drawing and accepting the new bill, here again on the second bill due date, on the due date of the second bill, the drawee became insolvent. If the drawee became insolvent, first we will pass the journal entry for the second bill dishonor. So the journal entry will be same like a first bill dishonor. So drawee account debit to bills receivable, we will write 20,000, and we will write being bill dishonored on due date. That's it. Remember my narration, student, this will be applicable in drawer and drawee, both the books, and in my practical problem solution I have written the same narration which I am speaking right now. So last entry will be how much amount is recovered. So for 20,000 if the bill amount is there, so of that bill 40% amount you have to calculate. So how will you calculate the 40% of that? For 20,000 into 40 upon 100. So you will get the 40% amount, that bill. Okay student, so how much you will get the answer for this? You know how to solve these mathematical equations. We will cancel this 0 0 and you will get that 20,000 bills 20,000 bills 40% amount will be 8,000 students. So this 8,000, after doing this calculation you will get the amount of 8,000. So 8,000 is recovered by the drawer from the drawer's personal property, because he drawer sold the personal property of drawer and recovered only 40% of the bill amount. So new bill was, second bill was of rupees 20,000. So for 20,000 we calculated the 40% amount. 40% amount is 8,000, and the remaining 60%, if out of 20,000 8,000 is 40%, so remaining amount will be the 60%. So what will be the 60% students? 12,000. Out of 28 is a 40%, 12,000 will be 60%. So this 60% is a loss for the drawer, because it is not recovered by the drawer from the drawee. Okay, so it will be shown as a bad debts. And then on the credit side, to Asha's account 20,000 bill is settled. Okay, so now in this case, why the insolvent case is considered as a full and final settlement? Because after that, drawee will not make the payment to the drawer at any cost, because he has informed that I'm totally bankrupt. You sell my property, you recover whatever amount you can recover. Otherwise, I will not be able to pay any amount in future. So this is known as the insolvency or bankruptcy of the drawee, students. Now, let's see the unsolved problem of your textbook, that is practical problem number 6. Student, this is a practical problem number 6 from your textual problem. Just read the question and understand the story, which situation is given to you. Sangeeta accepted. Accepted means Sangeeta will be the drawee, students. If she has accepted the bill, Sangeeta will be drawee, and drawn by Geeta, so Geeta will be a drawer. So without any mistake, first you should be able to decide who is a drawer and who is a drawee, and the period of bill is 3 months. So Geeta discounted the bill for rupees 17,400. So out of 18,000, Geeta went to any bank and she got the 17,400 from that bill amount. Means remaining amount she beared as a loss while discounting the bill. So before the due date, Sangeeta approached the Geeta. Means drawee is knowing that I am not able to pay the bill amount on the due date. In this case, the drawee will go before the due date to the Sangeeta. Approach means she went to the Geeta and requested her for the renewal. Renewal means cancelling the old bill. Student, listen again carefully. Renewal means cancelling the old bill and making the fresh bill. So drawee will request for cancelling or renewal of the bill. At that time, the drawer has to make the changes according to that. So Geeta agreed on the renewal of bill, and she said Sangeeta should pay 6,000 immediately while cancelling the old bill. After cancelling the old bill, and the balance out of 18,000, 6,000 paid after cancellation of the bill, and the balance amount means out of 16, 12,000 will be the balance amount. For that, the drawee will accept the new bill for 4 months, and for which the new bill will be created with the interest amount. Means if the 6,000 is paid, 12,000 is remaining. For 12,000, the drawee has to pay the 4-month interest as well. So drawee will make the payment of rupees 550. You need not to calculate the interest amount, because amount is directly given here, no percentage is given here. So the arrangements were carried through, but on the due date of the new bill. So rather than calling it new bill, we will say it a second bill. Okay, so on the due date of the fresh bill or second bill, Sangeeta became insolvent. Now this time 30 paise means also the percentage, student. So never get confused if the paise word is written. Okay, so drawee became insolvent and 35% amount could be recovered from the no, from her personal property. Now what you have been asked, it is little change, student. Just pay attention. You have to give the journal entry in the books of Sangeeta. Sangeeta is a drawee, but student, you have to prepare the Sangeeta's account in the books of Gita. It means you have to think about point of view of the Sangeeta while passing the journal entry, but while preparing the ledger's account, Sangeeta's account, you have to remember the journal entry of the drawer books. So now this is a new for you students. So let's get understand it. So first entry we will make for bill drawn and accepted. Second entry we will make bill discounted with bank by drawer. And third entry we will make the on due date renewal of bills said, or it is said old bill cancel or bill dishonor. The entry will be one and the same. For renewing the bill, old bill will be dishonored or old bill will be cancelled. So that entry we will make. And after that the part payment entry will be done. 6,000 is paid by the drawee. So that entry we will make, and the remaining amount means 12,000 interest for 4 months will be charged to the drawee. So we will pass the journal entry for charging the interest, and after that the fresh bill will be drawn along with the interest amount, because due entry is another part and payment of the interest is another part. So before payment entry of interest we will pass the due entry of the interest. So on due date, drawee became insolvent. Again, the drawee became bankrupt, and only 35 paise means 35% amount could be recovered from her state. So let's start, students. So you will write first in the books of Sangeeta journal entry format. You have to draw. The first entry will be of the bill drawn and accepted. So Geeta account debit to bills payable account, because Sangeeta is a drawee student. So we will think and we will write the drawee's account rather than writing the drawers account. If you have not by hearted the entry of drawee account, first you prepare the remember the entry of drawers book and make it reverse. So in a drawer book we write like this, that bills receivable account debit to Sangeeta account. So in the books of Sangeeta, Geeta account debit to bills payable will be written, and being bill drawn and accepted. This short and complete narration you have to write. Bill is of rupees 18,000. After that what happened? Geeta went to the discounting of bill. Now student, discounting of bill, in this transaction no drawee is involved, and now we are in the books of drawee only, so we will not pass the second entry of discounting the bill. Now we will jump on the third entry direct. So Sangeeta request to Geeta on the due date that I am not able to pay the bill, please renew it. So if she said renewing, it means we will have to pass the dishonor entry of the bill, old bill. So bills payable account, again what is the journal entry for dishonor of the bill in the books of drawer? Drawee account debit to bills receivable. Now we will reverse it. Bills payable account debit to Geeta's account will be the dishonor entry. And after that student, Geeta account, third entry will be of the part payment. So who is paying the part payment? Drawee is paying to the drawer. So what the entry will be made in the drawers book? We have to orally think the drawers book entry. Cash and bank account debit to Sangeeta account. So in the books of Sangeeta, Geeta account debit to cash bank. Reverse entry will be passed, and the narration will be written, being part payment made 6,000 6,000. Okay students, after that interest account interest due entry will be made. So no calculation is needed because 550 is already given the interest amount. So what is the interest entry in the books of drawer? Drawee account debit to interest. Okay, so that entry will be reversed in the books of drawee. Interest account debit to drawer. So interest account debit to drawers means Geeta's account is written here. Now after due interest of the due entry of the interest, we will make the new fresh bill entry. So drawn and accepted. So student, new and fresh bill drawn and accepted entry is very similar to the old bill only. So the bills receivable to drawee, and we will reverse the entry in the books of drawee. drawer to bills payable. So see here, drawer account debit, Geeta's account debit to bills payable. Remaining amount of the bill after paying the 6,000 is 12,000 and the interest amount is 550. After that, student, on the due date of the second bill, what happened? Again the drawee became insolvent, bankrupt, so the new bill also will be dishonored. So first again we will pass the entry for dishonoring of the new bill. Bills drawee account debit to bills receivable. In the drawers book we write. Now reverse it. Drawer account debit, bills payable account debit to drawers account. So bills payable account debit to drawers account, amount of the bill is 12,550. And what happened? Only 35% is recovered from the out of 12,550. So we will calculate the 35%. How you will calculate the 35% of it? 12,550 into 35 upon 100. When you will do, you will get the amount of student, you will get the amount 4,393. So 35% is recovered, means it is paid to the drawer by the drawee. So it will be written like that, cash account 35% and remaining 65%. Remaining 65% student is a non-paid amount which is loss for the drawer but it is a deficiency, which is bad debts for the drawer but it is a profit for the drawee. It is a gain for the drawee, so it will be recorded on the credit side of the drawee. So drawer account debit to cash account went from selling her personal property for 35% amount, and 65% amount is not paid, so it is a deficiency for the drawee. And you will write the narration like this: being 35% amount of the bill paid and balance credited to deficiency account. Now students, next part of the entry they have asked you to prepare the Sangeeta account in the books of Geeta. So student, some teacher teach the student that you prepare the journal entry of in the books of Sangeeta as well. But if you are very clever enough and you have a lots of practice, you can remember the entry orally. So first we are in the books of Geeta. Who is a Geeta student? Geeta is a drawer, and if we are in the books of drawer, the opening brought down will be recorded on the debit side. So first no date is given, so we will write to balance brought down, balance opening is 18,000. After that we will remember the journal entry.